Well, it's probably the most positive Saturday we've had in a month or so. Really excited for our team. Our team really needed to win a football game, and I've always said that we've got a tough, resilient bunch. Our guys don't fold, they don't quit, they don't listen to the outsiders, and I'm just very appreciative that the guys came out and played well enough to beat what we thought was a very good Howard football team. It's probably the first time that we've closed in the second half. We played fairly well in the first half, played well enough at the end to win the game. Still made some mistakes, but it just shows, what our football team has an opportunity to be. I tell people all the time, we want to be better. We will be better. The positive is we've got all these guys back. We've got 9 seniors, and we're still building a program. And again, I couldn't be happier for our guys. For them to be able to leave here on a Saturday and come in tomorrow, with a smile on their face. Tomorrow's work day. So this really, has very little to do with me. I give all the credit to the kids, and I'm just excited for us to win a football game.
I think we prepared well throughout the week. We knew what we had to do. We knew our jobs and our assignments, and we just prepared and executed well.
What kind of specific things did you expect from them, and how were you able to shut it down?
We know that they wanted to go deep. They have a good quarterback. They got good receivers. They wanted to spread the ball out, but we just stopped them from doing that.
Yeah, what was the game plan you guys had on 12? He's their big threat.
Not necessarily nothing that we haven't had in the past. Just our defense, just doing our job, not necessarily based on him.
Coach, what did you see from the pass defense?
I think that they've done the same thing they've done all year. Aaron will probably get blamed for giving up a touchdown early, but I got on our defensive front. They ran a double reverse pass. We can't expect Aaron to cover forever. And other than that, JT Wahi was JT Wahi. Bobby Price was Bobby Price. Nari Quinley was Nari Quinley. And we got some help, from guys like Nigel Chavis and, guys getting after, Kalen Newton. I think one of the biggest stats that'll go unnoticed is that, Kalen ran the ball 7 times for 30 yards. And that includes scrambles because, he usually is able to keep drives alive. And, the fact that we were able to limit, Kyle Anthony and Jaquez Izzard is a credit to our defense.
First down rushing was a big point of success that kept drives going. So, what made that so successful today?
Well, we just made a commitment to run the football. Something that we talked about in our team meeting last night. We made a concerted effort to run the football, and a lot of the things we're doing are run pass options. And our quarterback played like our quarterback today. And when he's playing that way, we're capable of beating anybody in this league. I think he settled down and he played like the guy that he's been. Didn't try to force things. Let things come to him. And when you can complete over 50, almost 60% of your passes and 3 touchdowns and the 1 interception we had was a tip ball. It's as well as he could play. But you have to credit our kids up front. They created holes for Savage and Hewlett. And Cam Brent. We had 2 guys with 50-plus yards rushing and 2 guys with 40-plus yards rushing, and I don't think we had very many negative plays. So it's good to see that kind of effort out of our guys on offense.
My confidence. Then 4 weeks we lost, so just having confidence and just playing my game. Nothing specifically to focus on, just playing my game, staying confident.
Yeah, and to that confidence, coaches stuck by you. So I can imagine that's got to help you a lot in terms of stability and just your whole mental demeanor.
Right. Just stick on. Well, yeah, I appreciate Coach for sticking with me. After the losses that we had, just come back next week ready to practice. That was different for me. Like if I take a loss, I want to get back and get better, and just be better from the last week.
Yeah, and more into that. What kind of emotional journey have you been on the last few weeks?
It's been a little roller coaster because like probably 10+ picks, almost 10 picks in 4 weeks. Like that's not me. I like to take care of the ball. So just having that on my side it's a lot. But I push through it. Talk to coach. He get on me about it, but he stays with me.
So what kinds of things the last couple weeks have you talked with yourself in your mind hey, I've got to stop doing this and I got to start doing this more?
Trying to do too much and just letting it come to me, not rushing, staying poised, just doing that.
Well, I think the biggest thing with Pooty is he made the decision to just let the game come to him. He's got tremendous skill set of receivers out there, and instead of trying to force the ball, he spread it around. Isaiah had 6 touches, Marcus had 5, Chuma had 3, Cam Brent, 2. So we're spreading the ball around. And when it comes to our team, I'm not the only one that stuck with him. Our team is stuck with him. His teammates have stuck with him. The guys on defense, have been very helpful in saying, hey, coach, stick with him, because we're going to be fine. Believe me, I have gotten a ton of advice on what I should do with my quarterback situation. And one thing about me that you can ask anybody, I'm hard-headed as hell, and when I believe in my kids, I believe in my kids to no end. And it wouldn't be any different if Nigel Chavis was struggling, or Bobby was struggling, or Aaron Savage was struggling. So we're a family, and we're going to stick together, and that's what we do.
Yeah, to that, Bobby, Coach just mentioned it. What have you personally and you and the rest of the defense told Pooty, keep your head up?
Of course, just staying together. We're all one team, you know what I'm saying? So he's our quarterback. We just got to keep him up, keep the whole offense up, let them know that we got their back. If they turn the ball over, we're going to go out there and get the ball back for them. That's how we work. That's how we operate.
Coach, it could have been an even bigger win had 2 penalties not negated, a couple of touchdowns and the pick. So what are your kind of evaluation on those plays?
I know the punt return, got called back, and that's just a young guy trying to make a good play, and obviously we roughed the kicker and got Marcus's touchdown call back. What was the other one?
The other one was that they muffed the punt. You guys recovered, and it was called back for illegal formation.
Yeah, I don't want to comment on that one, because it's not worth talking about. It's not worth talking about.
I noticed that there seemed to be a lot more lateral rushing plays instead of trying to go up the middle. Is that trying to take advantage of the guy's speed, or is that a matchup that you saw?
Well, Howard's got a big physical front. Mike and I, Coach Leonard and I, Vincent Brown, we all come from the Al Groh tree. And, it's big physical defensive linemen and linebackers. And sometimes those guys don't run as well as, some of the speed guys in the league. So we tried to get Gerald on the perimeter, try to get Marcus on the perimeter, and just try to make those bigger guys run. We still, had plenty of inside yards, but, some of the lateral plays did, give a guy like Gerald that can run, the ability to make some plays.
The last drive before the half, were you trying to just see how that first rush went, and then you were going to go for it because Aaron picked up the 15 yards, and then you guys decided you were going to go for it?
Well, we're trying to score points all the time. We told the kids, hey, we're going to run the draw and we're going to go tempo. We're going to get into our tempo offense, and Pooty made some great decisions, checking the ball down. Guys getting out of bounds, and used our timeouts the right way. We're able to clock the ball, to preserve some time there, and we decided at the end, to take a shot to Isaiah. I mean, Isaiah is our big play, red zone receiver, and he went up and made a great play before the half. And I think that gave us a lot of momentum coming out in the second half.
Pooty, what was it like to see guys like Aaron, Gerald, and Cameron be successful, and how much pressure did that take off of you?
See it in practice all week, so it's nothing new to me. If everybody does their 111, you see what can happen.
Last thing for you, Pooty, on the touchdown to Marcus, it was kind of the one that put it away there. What did you see on that play? It looked like you had a couple guys on that side, Marcus and Justin deep, and then Marcus made it.
Yeah, it was a draw play, but I didn't like it, so I tried to extend the play. I did that, and I just seen 5 standing over there. And I missed Justin down the field, but 5 still scored. So, hey, the team scored. So.